Hey, good afternoon, General Anatomy and Physiology crew. Just a little midweek check-in with some reminders. And I'm awful at giving motivational speeches, but I just want you all to know that you can do it. You can, you're doing this. You're in the middle of this, you're earning points, you're studying this stuff, you're learning new content each week, and you're also learning about how to learn new content each week. And this is just part of the process. This week, at the end, we've got a big lecture exam and we've got a big lab exam. Please make sure you've seen the checklist for week 4 and you know what you're responsible for. Essentially, it's everything we've covered so far. And I got a couple of requests from students, and the requests go something along the lines of, well, what should we focus on? And the answer is there is no thing to focus on. If it's in the content that we've covered, it's fair game. The dangerous thing about checklists, especially for exams that contain everything, the danger with a specific checklist is that you focus on that stuff and not everything else. And then if there's a question that from some content that wasn't on a specific checklist, that just creates all sorts of confusion and angst. And so the easiest thing to know is just that if we've covered it so far on any of those previous weeks of materials, it will be fair game. For the lecture test if it was in lecture, and the lab test if it was in lab. You can do this. I hope you're spending hours per day. Sometimes this week we tend to slack off a little bit because there's no new content, but I hope you're using this week wisely to get a good jump on this material. You have all the material available to you. It just takes time, as you know, to get this down. And I know you can do this. So coming up tonight, it's Thursday. Please have your introduction videos in. Take a look at the videos that folks have already turned in. It's really nice to put names and faces and stories together. And even though we're online, we will communicate mightily this semester, massively this semester, and we'll have hopefully build a sense of a cohesive unit, a unit working together for the success of everybody. Lots of different great things to learn from your classmates. All right, so make sure you've read the syllabus, make sure you know the policies, make sure you have a great internet connection coming up for this week. If you have internet problems, I can't reopen the exams for you. So if that means you have to travel somewhere to get a solid connection, please do that. I can't emphasize enough to take a look at the checklist. So you got a minute per question for all of those. And I just know that you can do this. Set yourself up for success this week. It's kind of a gift to have no new content and to be able to have a week of review. I hope you've been using it. I'll be touching base with each of you. I'm still waiting to hear back from some of you, but I'll resend that kind of stuff. I'm here for any questions. Thank you for the work, folks, and have a safe Thursday. Happy fall. It's holy moly, here we are. It's fall already. You can do this. Keep up the good work, crew.